October sure did go out with a blast, and here now for Ask Your Meteorologist. We're hanging out with Jacob Dickey over in the Weather Center. All right, that was a pretty chilly Halloween, no?
Yeah, still thawing out a little bit today. I'm sure the kids are all, oh, my candy's still frozen.
Yes, exactly, if mom and dad haven't eaten it already.
Hey, that's true. Yeah, at my house, we just go and take the candy ourselves because I don't have any kids. But you have some
kids. It's a candy tax.
Yeah,
yes.
Candy tax. I love that idea. What a great idea.
We've got some questions.
Yeah?
And the first one does have to do with Halloween. Is it normally this cold for Halloween?
No, we should have highs average in the 50s, and we should see those lows down in the 30s. Instead, our lows were down, in the teens and 20s, and wind chills below that. It's definitely been a cold Halloween for us here across central Illinois. So let's talk about some of the statistics for that here this morning on how cold it was. First off, Halloween history. We're waiting to verify our number of 39 from yesterday for the forecast, but if we do verify that, we're at least tied for the second coldest Halloween in history. You got to go back to 1913 and 1917, back when Heather Roberts was a little girl, for some of the coldest there. And if we're 38 or 37, if that's what the final number ends up being, then we'll be outright second place for that. So definitely not this cold. Now that number is not the same for everywhere here. There's forecast numbers we had from yesterday, most of us at 39. Many spots is that 1917, the last time we were coldest since. A couple of places though, 2019. 2019 was a cold Halloween for a number of spots. Springfield had a high of 34, had 3 inches of snow on the ground. So it could be worse, but at the same time, those wind chill values were pretty awful, weren't they, Heather?
They were terrible. That was why I chose to stay home.
Yeah, you're passing out the candy and the warmth and whatnot. It was kind of funny to see all the kids with their costumes hidden underneath their winter jackets.
Yeah, but you do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's right. You got to get the candy.
That's right.
So
okay.
The candy tax.
There you go. Okay, up next, our question is, what is the earliest snow ever reported?
Well, yeah, we had some of the snow showers yesterday too, didn't we? And so we get questions, is it supposed to? We've had snow at Halloween before. In fact, 2019, a great example of that. Now, this graphic here, the earliest snowfall, we don't consider flurries to be snow here. We're looking at something that is measured in the region. We got to measure it either a trace or more, and usually it's that 0.1 inch mark here. So flurries have fallen before these dates, but to measure it, 1989. That's actually when you probably were a little girl, maybe. No?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little closer there. 1989, October 19th, had almost 3 inches of snow in Champaign-Urbana. And if we look here for the Halloween, it actually comes in tied for 8th if we confirm any snow here. So we'll see about that. So we've had snow before early. It's happened. It's not been,
I think I've seen Judy post this before, but is like an old wives' tale that if the first snowfall falls on like the 31st, we're going to have 31 days of
if
snow.
you can track a cat, that's how many snows you have, isn't it?
Yep. Track a cat.
Yeah, so some places, I'm sure, probably up by Iroquois County, saw a little snow last night, could measure it. However, the snow fell last night, so technically today's the 1st. So does that mean, if it fell overnight and we wake up to it, is it only 1?
I don't know.
Or is it 32?
Let's write it down, though, so that we remember come next year. Okay, and our last question, we're about out of time here, is when will you wear the WCIA3 Winter Weather Special? I know a lot of people look forward to that.
That's right. Judy had her woolly worms.
Yes.
She had her woolly worms, of course, and did that. So our Winter Weather Special is Wednesday, November 15th at 6:30. We'll have our forecast there with Kevin talking about that. We got some winter weather stories to read. It'll be a great show. 6:30 right here on Channel 3 will be our WCIA3 Winter Weather Special. And interestingly enough, Heather, you may remember last year from the Winter Weather Special, we mentioned in there, we said, hey, severe weather, that might be something we have to watch. So we will see what we say this year. We mentioned that, and then what did we have last year? We had, tornadoes in January and February and March. So
crazy.
We're right about half of the time, it seems like. So we'll see if
just
this is one of those.
Just like the woolly worms.
That's right, the woolly worms. Well, aren't they like 80% or something?
Something like that. Hey, can I just say, that is a good-looking group of guys.
It is, and aren't we pretty swell looking?
You
Not
are.
bad.
You're
Not
so
bad. Pretty
cute.
dapper.
Okay, well, we love hanging out with you. And if you want to ask Jacob a question for next week's Ask Your Meteorologist, you can do so via Twitter. You can email him. He's on all the socials.
Oh, totally.
Yes, there they are. And we'll visit with him again next week.